Hi, welcome to our show.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine. And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show. Excited to be with you the day after one of the best baseball games I've ever seen in my life, the Toronto Blue Jays. What a Game 7. I mean, for all the fans of that team, and they're, I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
But what made it? I mean,
Yeah.
you're a baseball guy. I'm not a baseball guy. What made it so great?
Well, we can get into it later, but I first have to identify where it appears that one of us is broadcasting from prison.
Yes.
Prison today. Oh, what happened? Did we get one right away?
Matt Bonner, hey buddy.
Hey, Matt Bonner with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Before we get to Josh, and I think we'll let the audience just sort of hang out and maybe figure out, how about some guesses as to where Josh is today? Because I have no idea where he is. I wanted to start the show with a very, very sweet story of animal rescue. I think there's just it's a very, very sweet story, and there appears to be something behind me.
No need for yellow face paint.
No need for yellow. Well, that's interesting. Look at this. We have a Minion in the studio with me. It is the Halloween season, isn't it?
Spooky season, Mike. It's spooky season.
Oh, you're over here. Hi. How are you? How are you?
Oh, for a Minion, he seems to have the hands of a human.
Yes, human hands from the Minion here. Let me. Yes.
Pre-show, as we rolled into the countdown, you were yelling for Carla, so I wasn't sure for a while who's in the costume.
Well, all hell broke loose as soon as we're supposed to tape this show today.
It
the
always
dogs
does.
go nuts. Everybody came in, and I realized that there was a trip to, I guess one store now that has Halloween costumes, right?
Yes.
That takes over every
the
mall.
Spirit store?
And and that's
Do you know who owns the Spirit stores?
who owns the Spirit stores?
Spencer's Gifts.
Really?
Good
that's
for
a
them.
Good
Yeah.
little business
They're
model
still
for them
sticking
to
around.
figure it out.
Yeah,
That's
so they're not just lava lamps and penis masks anymore. They are also costumes.
That's
which
exciting.
is great. Yeah.
I think that's very exciting. Hey, not that. Hold on. a
I love
second.
that. My favorite song, Mike.
I know. That's it.
All right, let me turn that.
Could you? I don't know if the board will do it. Can you play the song and do the Minion voice? Like if the Minion was talking over the song?
No.
Josh,
I can't.
would it work?
No, I can't do it, but it's on two separate things. I mean,
Well, I think
I'd
the
have
mu-
to
I
have it
think
on.
that-
What do you mean? Doesn't the
I
music
think-
play from the laptop? Or your
no,
iPad?
that wasn't a laptop
No,
song.
that was the
the
road
built-in?
song. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, you could just press both buttons.
Yeah, but they're on separate faders. Like I have to, the whole bank changes when I hit the button. So
All
this
right.
one,
All right. I
That-
love that song.
Yeah.
now I could probably
Let that
go over.
and
I
switch
can
over.
probably go over here and do it like this.
There you go.
Hey, yeah, if I just skip around and then I get all confused because I don't know.
Now, will he be hanging out there the entire show?
No, take
Just behind you.
you can take the Minion head off. There he is. Come right down here to the microphone, Michael.
And Mike, I know it was against your better judgment. Thank you for honoring my request.
There's the little man. This is a sweet story. And Michael, don't jump to the end, okay? Because I want the ending is the cutest part of the whole story, in my opinion. Michael told me, I think yesterday when we were coming home from school, or at some point yesterday, he told me a sweet story of animal rescue at his school. Now, he has a very dear friend. Now, see, if you start laughing, you're going to ruin it.
I'm not.
Please don't ruin it, Michael.
Now, this story is sweet, and it involves is it a baby squirrel? Why are you laughing?
Nothing. It's just funny. But
Okay, all right, so it's a baby
This doesn't
squirrel.
sound like a rescue story.
It involves. Okay, I'll tell the whole story.
Okay,
Ready?
go ahead. This
It
is Michael with
involves-
the story. Rob, can we have some nice animals? Or do you want to get your headphones so you can listen to yourself? Sure. That would be cool. Right, I
It's
think we've got-
connected.
They are?
Yeah, I'm good. I can hear.
Oh, you can hear? Can you hear them now?
Yep.
But I'm really waiting for it to turn into like the kid in Toy Story next door.
No,
All
this is
right.
wonderful. This is
So,
great.
what happened?
You're reading ahead. Stop it.
We
Oh, I see the
saw-
giggling.
All right.
We saw a injured squirrel at recess.
Were you able to tell what the injury was?
It was a back injury. It was like it had something like wrong with its like it had scars. It was like messed up on its back.
Is that our second super chat that we've
It
got
is.
while Michael's
It
been
is.
on
Oh
the
my
hold on a
gosh.
second. We've got a second one.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's Chris Arnold, Mike.
And
God. Honest to God.
20 seconds.
Yeah. That's great.
And
Okay.
what
Hold on a second.
What?
Aren't you supposed to play that like as soon as they do the thing?
He-
And then
he
you're
was-
going,
Mike, I found
What?
it at the same time as you, and I
what?
went
You
right
found
to
what
it.
is the same
I
time
saw
as me?
Chris Arnold at the same time as you.
I saw
and
Chris
went,
Arnold 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago before the show started?
No, I saw Chris Arnold five. First of all, the show's 10 minutes after the hour. It's I've got.
We are six minutes into
Rob,
the show.
Yeah.
F you.
Yeah,
I
I've got
just
6
play,
minutes,
play
12
the shit
seconds.
quicker. All right.
Okay, all
really,
right.
With all due respect, work your fingers a little faster.
All
you
right.
know? Worry about arguing with me after, and then maybe try to do the board work a little faster. That's all. Sorry.
find that
Hate to
song.
do that in front of my son. Jesus. All right. Go ahead. All right. Yes. Go ahead. Tell your story.
so,
Jesus Christ.
yo, chill,
Yeah.
chill,
All right. Go
chill,
ahead.
chill.
All right.
So yeah, there was an injured squirrel, and Taylor, my best bud, had a trap. So
Now wait a minute. What kind of trap did he have?
like I don't
He had a trap at school.
know. He brought a trap to school with Miss Paulson, my 5th grade science teacher.
Was it a real trap?
Yeah.
A Florida kid.
And what happens is he brings it, he places it down early in the morning, and first day they catch it. The
They
exact-
catch, and it's a baby.
not kind of a baby.
Okay.
And then Miss
But
Paulson,
injured.
yeah, Miss Paulson takes it, and on the way to the wildlife services, it dies. And
Oh
right?
wait. So you weren't able to really save it, but was it caught in the trap? It was alive
yes,
when it was caught.
yes, and then it died in the car.
What did
It got picked up by a vulture,
it got picked up by a vulture?
and then it got dropped, and that's what the injury was. And then it died, and now it is in Taylor's freezer for him to taxidermy it.
Wow.
Yes.
That's-
Isn't that just lovely?
That is so much story. And it all came at the end really
Hold on.
fast and a lot of
How did-
things all together.
Taylor asked for the dead squirrel.
How's
to be
Taylor live
taken
down
home.
there? That's more my county type of Florida.
No, it's all over the state, Josh. It's all over the state, the
Okay.
whole place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's in his freezer now, getting ready to be stuffed.
Yeah, and I thought he was joking until I had a bassoon
One
lesson
would
with
think
him.
he's joking.
Yeah, you would
Yes.
think he was joking, but he really has it in his freezer.
Yeah, and then when we get out of our bassoon lesson together, he brings out the stuffing for it. Like, and he was not joking.
Yeah. Now,
I'm
was the
excited for
squirrel-
lunch tomorrow.
Yeah. Was the squirrel in the bassoon class and marked absent?
That was off campus. It was
Okay,
a,
on
it was a
off-campus
private
bassoon
bassoon
class.
lesson last night that he
Yeah.
went to.
Do you think that any of the squirrel will be eaten?
No. He's stuffing it, Rob.
Well, I'm
he's
just
not-
saying. I mean, you can
he'll
remove
eat it.
stuff before you stuff it.
He's probably gonna chum, like, he lives on the water, so he's probably gonna chum his dock with the guts.
I think that's a good idea. You know who
Chum
else
his
was
dog.
into taxidermy of young animals? Is
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Norman Bates. It was a lovely hobby for Norman Bates in the movie Psycho.
Oh, but this was the real Psycho.
This is the real Psycho.
he had
exactly.
the real Psycho that was.
What's
doing
your friend's
that.
name?
Taylor.
Taylor Geen.
Probably one of my favorite friends of my son's too. Very, very funny young
Is
man.
he the one that gave you the moose head last Christmas?
No, he did not. But that's a new career, so that's it. So anyway, congratulations. Good story and great costume.
I know. It's
Really
What are you
good
getting?
costume.
Are you getting some sort of extra credit for this costume? What did you say to me about it? You get
So our
half,
whole grade is like Mr. Kamarka, who's my history teacher.
and the head football coach, right?
Yeah, and the head football coach. He is going to be dressing up as Gru from the Minions.
Okay.
And like
I can't believe this is a guy.
of the boys.
This is not a guy you'd expect to wear a Gru suit. This guy is, big kind of tough guy football coach. When
That's
you see
crazy.
him. Yeah.
And he's wearing a groove suit, and almost all the boys are dressing up as Minions.
Is he a bald fellow? How do you think he'll handle the hair?
No,
Imagine him,
Okay.
but with just thicker hair and the same receding hairline.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
So
get out
yeah,
of
I
here.
can see
We'll
that.
get a
yeah.
cap.
All right, thank you. Bye. Get out of here. Lots going on here. A lot of moving parts.
You know why I have a problem with the Minions, Mike?
Why is that?
My doctor he's at a family practice, and there was I was getting bad news of some sort. It wasn't anything life crippling, but it was not great news.
Okay.
And when he came in to tell me it was Halloween, and because it's a family practice, he was dressed as a Minion while he was giving me bad medical news, and it makes it worse somehow.
He was dressed as a Minion?
Yeah, as a treat for the other people that come into the family practice.
Did he have like the head, the Minion
He had
head on?
a yellow face, and then the goggles were like on a hood.
Is this when he was telling you your liver was
No, this was
rotting?
before. This was before that, but I don't associate it with.
But he had
good news.
makeup on?
Yeah, he did.
That doesn't sound sanitary.
It's a fun office.
So it's just craziness going on here. And by the way, I'm going to talk in code now to the guys. They'll know what I'm talking about. So there was another reason that they were shopping today, and I'm very, there it is.
Aha!
That's it. The Mike O'Mara Show Halloween Cocktail Hour. And let's just say this. I'm challenged now. I am challenged to really, really deliver. So, particular, I really want to deliver, and apparently there's a shortage. What a stupid country we live in.
I was
really.
thinking about your costume and my costume, and I began to realize.
Well, no, are we supposed to talk about our costumes?
No, I'm not saying what they are. I'm just saying that I was.
No. Are we supposed to talk at all?
We can share that there is a theme.
Yeah.
We want to share what the theme is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was thinking that both of us, this is not a costume we can just step into. It. Both of us, it requires prep. I don't know how Josh is going to.
We're doing costumes for the cocktail hour,
Mike, and to be perfectly crystal clear, it's an Adultoween cocktacular.
Okay. All right. That's it. So I guess
that
the
doesn't
cat's
look
out of
good
the
on
bag
a flyer.
Yeah, it's more of an audio.
Adultoween cocktacular, and we're going to be in costume, and my costume now is compromised based on availability, which is about the dumbest thing that you would ever hear of.
You know what you're going to need? You're going to need some mortician wax.
Yeah, you might need some mortician wax.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be the solution. I'll figure it out. I guarantee you I will figure it out.
Well, Mike, the show must go on.
Well, it absolutely must go on, but I've got to get cracking Tuesday. I could probably pull it off. Yeah, the Amazon company's very, very talented.
Mine arrives tomorrow. And it'll be returned on Sunday.
I'm excited. And when does yours arrive? Or are you doing it homemade?
No, all of my stuff has arrived except for one thing, and that is a peculiar item that I wanted to ask you about after the show.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm good except for one item.
So what we're talking about is the Halloween Adultoween Cocktacular that's coming up, and it's going to be this Saturday night, 7 p.m. We will be joined. By the way, this is a fundraising opportunity for the show, so tell your friends, tell your neighbors that we want a lot of participation, and this is what we do, and we're excited about it.
And if you come in costume as well, we will invite you on to show off your costume.
That's right. You can come on. Josh is going to be busy popping people in and out of the show all night long. So please join us. Donate to the show. Do everything
Mike,
you want. Yeah.
That the Cocktacular will have both tricks and treats.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, that was worth the time. Welcome to the show. Josh, there have been many, many backdrops as you are a world traveler.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen anything more stimulating than the prison wall that you are broadcasting from right now.
Yeah, you really do.
I will say, once I logged in here and once I logged in to do the show, I realized maybe I should have rearranged the furniture in here. Because there are some other things in here I could have chosen as a background.
Well, you should just get more furniture in there because it sounds like you're in a well like baby Jessica.
I know. There is so much furniture in here.
Really?
Where are you exactly?
So I am in Macon, Georgia, which is where my brother lives.
Remember
and
the
I'm
movie
up here,
Macon County Line? That was
Yeah.
and I am up here to see my nephew's Little League game right after this.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So I had to find a spot to do the show up this way because his house is full of kids running around and there would be no quiet. So I found a co-working space that you can rent for the day for $25. And then inside of that, you can reserve various rooms. So I reserved a room called a phone booth, and it was a closet underneath of a set of stairs, and it had really bad Wi-Fi. So then I reserved the conference room. So now I am in a 20 by 35 foot room with a conference table in the middle and other
Still
desks.
$25?
$25 for the day. Yes.
Wow. You should have a party.
Yeah, I could do the whole show here.
And
Now-
a little Wi-Fi challenged, right? Just a little bit. You're a
A little
grainy.
bit, but better than it was earlier.
Okay, that's exciting.
When you
That's
were
very
under the
exciting.
steps, Harry Potter, did you hear people going up and down the steps?
I did not, but I had to kind of sit a little lower, and and there was no power outlet to plug the laptop in.
Well, that's, you need that.
And well, you know what? You get it done. We all get it done the best way we know how to bring you this content every single day.
Yeah, part of the beauty of this show is being able to travel up here to see my brother and stuff. So
Tis the season. It's when you live down here, and I think Josh can attest to this. When you live down in a climate where seasons don't change, you really become very, very aware of you become very unaware of the calendar because it just doesn't matter. The only way, and people are so burned out with me talking about it. The only way I really can tell that it's fall is because the population gets bigger down here. Yeah. People start arriving, and you get in road rage altercations in your car. Other than that, you can't tell because the weather stays the same, and we had dry air for a while where it almost felt a little fall-ish, but I would like to share with you.
So you're saying the lack of humidity is sort of indicative of the change
and
of
then
weather?
we got right back to the way it's been, which
horrible.
is not anything. Anybody in the northern states would never identify it as fall. And this morning, my sister's an early riser like I am. And I don't want to say that I am estranged from my sister, but let's just say, if anything really happened, if I wasn't notified or she wasn't notified, we wouldn't really know. We pop into each other's lives. We get together. They come down here. We get up together and we visit. There, if I knocked on her door, the door would be open and I would be welcome with open arms. I don't want to confuse anybody, but to say that we are a very active part of each other's lives would be a fallacy. We are not.
People that are, that listen really hard will remember last week you called her to leave her a birthday message, and you had missed the day. So I mean, you're not.
And there was never a response to that.
Oh, I assume this had to do with that.
Yeah, there. Hold on a second. I'm looking.
Okay. And she is an older sister than you, right?
Yeah.
How many years? We don't need to reveal
there
her
was
age.
a response that I missed. Okay. I call her this morning at 7:30, roughly 7:30 Eastern time. That's when I decide to give her a holler. And just to check in, because we are going up to her part of the world in December. And so I'm looking forward to seeing the family. And I get... at 9:22, I get a response.
Okay, about 2 hours later.
And she says,
7:30 was a little early.
Well, no, but she's up usually.
Yeah,
at that
she's an
time.
early
That's
riser.
That's why I call her. All right. And she says, can't talk.
So after 2 hours, she tells you she can't talk?
And she says, because still on safari in South Africa.
Naturally. Oh, Mike, you didn't allow for the time difference in South Africa.
I guess I didn't. So yeah,
She's on safari, huh?
Yeah, on safari.
We
That's
can
what
revisit
she's doing.
this.
She's on safari in the wilds of Africa. And I'm sending Josh. Email or I always ask Josh, email or
Either
text.
one. It's always either one.
It's always either one.
It is now 11:30 at night in Africa.
Ooh.
Oh, so she's getting ready to watch Johnny Carson.
When all the gribbly creatures come out like that.
Is her safari, did you get the impression that it's sort of like she's roughing it, or is it sort of like a glamping safari?
Well, all I know is I want you to take a look at the first photo.
Oh, she sent a photo. Good.
And I can actually send them all along here. Hold on just a second here. The first one I'm sending to Josh right now. It's, I don't know. I want you to judge the first photo.
Here's the first photo.
Tell me what you think. Isn't that a fence?
It is.
I mean,
and which side of the fence is Cathy on the other side of the fence or this side of the fence?
I have no idea.
It was a lion, is what it was. Right there. Yeah.
I don't know. It's
roar.
It's roar.
Look,
roar.
This is
I hear the cannons roar.
Mike, today is the official day where she gets to go and visit all of the animals that are under heavy sedation.
But you would think. I think I have to be. Look, it's up to me. I'm taking the onus to be a better brother.
Yes,
and be aware of the fact that my sister is in danger out on an African safari. I think that.
Let's see. I did just discover it is a live photo. Let me see if it'll show it.
Moving
on here. Moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big ass lion, I'll tell you.
It
that.
is.
That's a scary looking lion.
It took a lot. It took a lot of medicine to make him tired.
So she got back to me at 9:20, and then at 3:50, I got back to her. Please don't get eaten. All is fine here. Just check. There it is.
You're as bad as what her name is, Kristen Bell. About when with Dax Shepard. You say don't get eaten. That's like saying he never killed me.
Well, no, I just didn't know that they were on an African safari. I don't know who they're with or whether they're probably with their friends. That'd be the type of
Kennedys?
thing. At 66 years of age.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, look at that.
Oh, she's on that side of the fence. Yeah. So I hope that doesn't get much closer. That's pretty close for a lion.
There's another one of a leopard. Did you get my leopard that I sent you, Josh? Maybe not.
I do.
Okay. There's a leopard, too. This is exciting. So this is a little wildlife safari action for Cathy over there. And
I see.
and there's Josh's podcast in the background, which is nice.
The way these files are.
Section 336. I finally got it. Now I remembered it. Section 336. So safe travels in Africa. Don't know when she's coming back. Don't know where she is.
A question. Oh, that's like a steer or an oxen?
That's a water buffalo, I think.
Would you be okay asking her if the lion
or a gnu
could be a gnu if the lion and the leopard often stay by themselves without any other animals around them?
Like dogs in a crate?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you hear of a pride of lions, and they're all together, they're hanging out, and she's got, just Bert Lahr running by himself by the fence. Under heavy sedation.
Interesting you bring that up. What's that?
I've been on one of these safaris in Africa, and that's exactly what it is. It's a zoo with less fences.
Is it really?
It is.
Is it really? That's a bummer.
Yeah.
I mean, really? I mean, but can't you go out to the real wild, though? I mean,
you can. Yeah, of course you can. But you go on ones like this, so you actually get to see the animals.
Oh, okay. Hey, Chuck Adams, thank you very much for the super chat. We appreciate that, Chuck. $10 super chat from our friend Chuck Adams. There's a new name sending us a super chat. We sincerely appreciate that. And all is welcome on the Mike O'Mara Show.
There used to be a safari at King's Dominion that you would drive through with your car. And I wonder if Cathy got a vehicle or she was driving through with a car.
These are normally like open Jeeps. Is normally how these safaris are.
Yeah, I really don't think even with a fence you'd be strolling on the road, Rob.
Well, I wanted to know if she had
confront the king of the jungle.
If she was responsible for bringing her own car is the only thing I was wondering.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to find out all about
her.
How
would she get her car to Africa?
I don't know.
Rent a car.
Let me explain. He's having one of the days where it's open the mouth and see what comes out. That's what it is. Really, not really engaged, but that's okay. We can live with it. We can deal with it. We can do it. How dare you? Get with the program today. You're sleepwalking today.
I'm talking about the fact that if you went to Africa, you'd likely rent a car. Did she have to drive through?
You don't rent a car to go on a safari. You don't go out there and go to Hertz and say, I'd like a Toyota Corolla to go out and see a water buffalo.
I almost guarantee there was a rental car office at the airport where she landed.
But not to go on a safari.
That's what I wanted to know. If
Well,
she
what do you
did.
think a safari is? Look, you watch the television.
Yeah.
You've seen safaris in Africa, haven't you?
Well,
Yeah, but they
You
have
have a-
vehicles. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have a guide that drives you, so he can say, "Hey, up here's the lions."
Okay.
And we
all
drive
right.
a little further. All right, we're far enough from the lions that you can get out here and get your pictures with the giraffes.
This makes sense. But I was also thinking
Hi,
that
Enterprise. Listen, can you give me directions? Do you have a map that you can send me where the lions are in my Volvo?
Just put it in the ways.
some of the cheaper ones, I imagine there are probably less popular safaris where
The cheap ones where you get your own car and they
you
say go
drive
that
through
way.
and there's a sign that says lion.
I have never heard of anyone that's gone on a safari like in a
Mike, it must be
I think, but wait a minute.
No,
an American thing.
That's the
No,
American safaris.
I've
That's
seen-
the Florida one where people and like the ostriches will stick their head in the car
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Hold it. No, the ones where they have like the real close encounters. It's usually a gang of people in an open Land Rover or something like that.
Yes.
You know, as far as that's concerned, the Rob Safari that got canceled, by the way, was just show up and it's mopeds. They give you mopeds to
but you
scooters,
have
scooters to rent.
But Mike, you have a helmet. You just drive until you see the sign that says leopard, and he's there.
Didn't Carrie at one point, your wife, want to go on an African safari?
No,
Did I hear that?
I wanted her
You
to
wanted
go
to.
on it.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I wanted her to go on one
And not return.
and not return. I was going to rent her a car.
Do you have any desire if you had a bucket list and any travel? Carla totally does. I have zero. That's just something that doesn't do it for
When
me.
when I look at faraway lands now and I sort of measure it against my age, I just figure out I'm never going to go there. It's
Yeah,
not
but
going
I
to
mean,
happen.
if you could.
If I could, it wouldn't be Africa, I don't think.
No,
I would like to go somewhere tropical.
Okay. All right.
Hawaii, something like that.
Well,
I like
you come
that.
down here. It was 92 today.
Would you get me lays?
You mean get you laid?
No. The flowered necklace when you get
No,
off the.
this is Florida. You got to go to Hawaii for that.
I guess you would give me a necklace made of oranges.
Okay. I'm not sure whether the meds are balancing.
Yeah,
Rob.
I'll point out the
You
alligators
gotta
to
really
you.
go see him,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Giggles. Go
Appreciate
see
it.
Dr. Giggles and get it all balanced. Real quick before we roll on here, I do want to bring it up, Josh.
Yes.
You do a podcast on baseball. Major League Baseball teams have brought you in to discuss employment. You are always
They informed me
involved.
Yesterday, they will not be using me.
But
Oh, I'm sorry, Josh.
but the connection is there, correct?
It is, of course, yes.
But the thing is that you love the game, and I have drifted away from the game until my son got involved, and now I'm watching all of it. And I will tell you, in any playoff structure where there are 7 games, I don't think there's anything greater in sport than a Game 7 final. There's nothing like it. And the excitement is so incredible to start with, without the game. And then if it happens to be an amazing game, that's all the better. And it was last night in Toronto, Canada.
Without being too naive, is it because that if they make it to Game 7, they're pretty evenly matched?
Yeah, and sometimes it's a comeback, and sometimes they just trade punches. But this one was an amazing 2-0 comeback from Toronto. They were shut out in their own building. And 7-game series normally go 2-3-2, where you do 2 in one place, 3 in the other place, and then back to the last 2. And I can't tell you how spectacular that baseball
Do you want to
game
see
was.
the final play of the game?
I'd love to see the home run if you find it.
The Springer home run?
The Springer home run. Yeah, you can look at it as, all right, here we go. This is the last play right here. Strikeout. There it is.
Mike, this is the Korean call.
Boy, that language is something. I think of the North Korean newscaster every time I hear that.
Oh, yeah. Here's it in
Toronto
English.
Blue
Mike.
Jays, the payoff.
And for the first time in 32 years, the Blue Jays have won the pennant.
32 years. Pretty good drought. Oh, thank you very much, Mike Platt, for the super chat. The Orioles management can essa-deet. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to get into it with you. I didn't mean to bring it up anyway. So, I mean, were they kind at all, or were they curt with you?
No, they were good. It came down to me and another guy, and they went with the other guy, which makes sense. He probably has more actual experience than me.
The other guy, Mike, was William Donald Schaefer. The late William Donald Schaefer.
Well, it's their loss as far as I'm concerned.
It's all good.
But it's our gain, Mike.
Do we have the Springer home run? Because this is the moment where they were down, I want to say 3-1. I'm not sure I would know the circumstances, and all I can say is it's a game not only tying game, taking the lead home run at a critical juncture in the game, which is very, very exciting when you're watching baseball.
The problem is, though, that I can't cheer for the Blue Jays or the Dodgers, so now it's a worthless World Series for me as a baseball fan.
Do you not choose to cheer for the Blue Jays because they're in the division? Is that
they're
what it
in
is?
The division, yeah.
I see, but I don't feel the same.
But they're Canadian. You
I
gotta
Rick
go against
Schofield
them.
again today. Josh's hair gel fund. I like people I love people that are just deciding to give their reasons for the super chats that we have here.
It gives them more value.
Yeah, I see. I don't feel the same animosity to other Eastern Division teams.
I've got lots of them. Lots.
Really?
But here is George Springer.
Okay, this is the big home run here. Here we go. All right, the game is 3-1. There are two men on, second and third, and it is the seventh inning. Seattle has a very solid lead.
High fly ball, left field, Arozarena watches it go!
There's nothing like it. There's a lot of stuff that happens in sport. There's nothing like a home run.
Makes baseball special.
That's the special part of it. And I realize that we talk a lot of baseball on this show, and it pisses people off. I don't care. I really think that, look, Toronto gets boned every year with their team in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and their hockey team never does it for them. So have a little fun. That's the way I look at that.
I can't root for them.
Josh, as you can tell by his facial expression, not sharing any of my joy.
No, not at all.
I cannot take joy. I took a little bit of joy earlier last week with Shohei Ohtani and his amazing performance of 3 home runs and
out of the
pitching
park,
6
right?
innings.
One of them.
Yeah. So it's on to the World Series, Toronto and the Los Angeles Dodgers, and I believe, this is casting no aspersions on the city of Toronto that the Blue Jays are going out. It's going to be minced Blue Jay.
It's going to be four games for the Dodgers.
I think it might be a 4-game sweep.
So sad is that Larry's not here for this.
Rob is referencing, Josh, the fact that next to Mary Hart in Dodgers Stadium for the last few years before his death, Larry would always be behind home plate eating, and there was nothing like it.
The best one was when he had the actual hat full of ice cream, where you get the Dodgers batting helmet full of ice cream.
It was something
and
else.
it was impossible to watch the game.
She's still there, Rob. Have you seen Mary Hart at the game? She's still there. She's a little further over to the right now, but if you watch the World Series, Mary Hart will be in Los Angeles.
Is she well preserved?
Let's just say I'm glad it's a long shot.
Yeah, and I bet she is too. But
That's
Mike,
where we go. Yes.
As all Americans should, go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers. No, my father wouldn't say that. They gave up the city of New York. Brooklyn. They left Brooklyn, baby.
They did.
We got more show coming up, everyone. But first, I do want to tell you about a wonderful product called the Relief Band. Nausea? Meet your arch enemy.
Yeah.
Relief Band. It's the original anti-nausea wristband, clinically proven, drug-free, and doctor recommended. It stops nausea from motion sickness, migraines, anxiety, hangovers, morning sickness, chemo, and more. Just strap it on, adjust the intensity, and feel relief kick in fast with 0 side effects. The new Premier Plus Relief Band model goes even further with smart skin sensing technology, a built-in digital clock, and next-level nausea control. It sounds too good to be true, but trust me, it works. I have it. I use it. I love it. Relief Band isn't magic, it's science. Hospital developed, doctor backed, life-changing. I never watched the New York Football Giants without my relief band when I'm going to, because really, if I was watching that Giants game without my relief band,
Oh, horrible.
I would have thrown up.
Yes.
So if you want to cure your nausea problem fast, join the hundreds of thousands of people who are nausea-free with Relief Band. Right now, there's an exclusive offer just for Mike O'Mara Show listeners. If you go to reliefband.com and use promo code TMOS, you'll receive 20% off plus free shipping. So head to RELIEFBAND.com and use our promo code TMOS for 20% off plus free shipping. It's a great deal, everybody.
News. It's time for news.
We start today with, believe it or not, we're only about a month away from the big day Thanksgiving, which is hard to believe. We were talking about fall and everything else. I can't tell down here.
All three of our families are getting together, right?
Absolutely, like every year with the bread stuffing, not oyster. We decided on that last year.
In the equidistant Ohio.
Yes, right. Central location, and then it's always exciting when we have Dart Day, where we take a map of the state of Ohio and determine where the meeting will be. Could it be Canton, Toledo?
Could be Canton, Mike.
Could be Canton this year. Anyway, there's bad news about Thanksgiving, folks. If you are thinking about maybe serving a turkey, you're thinking about doing that?
That's a very popular dish on Thanksgiving Day.
According to the just add it to the list, America. Add it to the list of something that sucks this year, all right?
Okay.
According to the American Farm Bureau Federation, America's turkey flock has decreased to the smallest size in 40 years. It's partially due to another resurgence in bird flu cases and also reduced production. Turkey prices are about 40% higher than they were just last year. And
maybe it's just a lie to raise prices.
Apparently, there aren't any signs that it'll ease up over the next 5 weeks. According to the USDA data, wholesale turkey prices are expected to increase to $1.32 a pound.
That's expensive. That is. I mean, I think last year a Butterball was going for like $49 or $59 a pound.
Yeah,
Cents.
It's amazing. Cents.
Yeah.
Isn't that silly? They say 94 cents a pound wholesale. I think I'm more in line with Rob's numbers on that. There's expected to be 4.8 billion pounds of production, which is down 5%. The good news is this is not good news.
Mike,
Excuse me.
You can make it good news.
If you're willing to pony up, there will be turkey on the show. Yeah, if you're willing to pay a fortune.
Yes.
Both Butterball and the National Turkey Federation say there will be enough frozen turkeys. I'm sorry, I laugh at the music. I can't help it. There will be enough frozen turkeys for Thanksgiving, but supply could tighten for fresh or specific size birds. Aren't they all kind of frozen anyway? They're thawed, or
no? The fresh is never frozen. Fresh
really?
There's all sorts of weird laws. Like you can bring a fresh turkey down to like 31 degrees or something.
Okay,
they actually monitor all that. And when they do, Mike, they play this song when they monitor all the turkeys.
There we go, everybody.
$1.58 a pound.
All right, Josh, you doing okay up there in prison? Is everything all right?
I'm all good.
All right, just checking.
I think this is just a fake ad to get you to go buy turkey.
I think you might be right.
To get you to buy it early.
Trust no one. That's my motto. Kohler just debuted a brand new project that has come to fruition, and it's real now. It's available for the public. It is a toilet camera that watches you go, then uses an algorithm to analyze the results and track your health.
This explains what I saw on Peacock last night.
Does your article have the monthly fee for this camera?
It does. It's called
ridiculous.
It's called Decoda, a play on the word decode, and costs $600.
Too much.
It fits on the side of most toilet bowls and uses optical sensors to scan your waist.
Yeah. That's what I saw in Peacock last night.
Then it spits out stats on your phone. You sign in on a fingerprint scanner so it knows whose waist it's scanning. It can tell you whether you're dehydrated and what percentage of your sessions are regular each week. It also looks for any signs of blood.
Oh, dear.
They say, don't worry, there's no chance of your private areas, your naughty bits showing up on camera. Quote, Dakota's sensors see down into your toilet and nowhere else. On top of the $600, there's also an annual subscription fee, $70 a year to look at my turds?
Wow. Do you think there's a really perverted person on the other end of this?
What's that?
Is there a really perverted person on the other end of this that
Yes.
really just wants to see?
Like Scat Lover, that type of person?
That kind of thing, yeah. Huh?
$130 for the family plan, if you're interested in that.
Everybody
I'll
can
wait.
poop now.
Yeah, I'll wait for it to come to the iPhone.
Okay. Well, you could probably just, they're on sale at KohlerHealth.com. First orders start shipping today.
I just bought a Kohler trash can.
I'm older than both of you, and
Yeah.
I probably am more intrigued with this product than either one of you guys.
But you're not, are you a genuine looker when you go?
100%.
Yeah,
almost
me
every
too.
time.
Okay, yeah.
I think
And
everybody
a poker.
should. You mean like with the stick?
Yeah,
Midnight
like
toker.
Like
check
as
it
it's
out.
floating?
Yeah.
No. Are you?
I
What
use
the hell? Where did that?
No.
I use the
I don't
toilet
know.
brush, Mike,
Poker?
when I do it.
He's in a mixed space there. That's making me laugh.
Yeah.
Are you a poker? A poker.
Yeah, you'll see some poking in the missed space.
There we go. Do actors make too much money? There's
Yes,
the question for
absolutely,
today.
yeah.
Opinions vary, but there are times we can all agree that, the guy, this guy or that woman was way overpaid.
Mm-hmm.
Here are some examples of actors that didn't have to do diddly poo, like the last story, and got money. Sean Connery got $250,000 for a single day of filming Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. What a crap movie that was.
That was a horrible film.
Benicio del Toro got $5 million for a movie called American Gangster. That's a Denzel Washington movie.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even in it. The movie got delayed, and then he was replaced. But he had a pay or play deal, meaning he got paid no matter what. $5 million for
God,
doing
that would be
nothing.
great. That would be great.
Michael Keaton was paid $2 million for a cameo in the Batgirl movie that never even got released. Still got his money.
You know what? I'm glad he got. I like him.
Sources say Samuel L. Jackson made around $2 million to $3 million for the Marvel movies, even when he was just in a single end credits scene. Boy, that's bank for these guys.
That is.
And here's the leader. Ving Rhames made a reported $7.7 million for what amounted to a 39-second cameo in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. So there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Go be
too
an actor.
much.
Yeah,
no
go
wonder,
do it, kids.
No
Yep.
wonder movies cost $20 to get into now.
Yeah, that edges out Turkey Farmer for the leader this year. Some people have an airline they will never fly again. Josh, you travel more than either one of us now.
Yeah.
Is there a particular airline you will not fly?
I don't think so. I'm
Okay.
okay with the bad airlines.
These are, let me see.
I wonder if my favorite is on there.
We'll see.
Okay.
New analysis looked into the airlines with the worst customer satisfaction worldwide. That includes all complaints, including cancellations, delays, lost baggage, safety, poor customer service, and poor traveling experience.
I like that they've looped safety in with customer service. I'm okay if I'm made to wait in line, but safety, that's sort of a big deal.
They crunched the numbers and put out a dissatisfaction index of the world's most disliked airlines. Here are the 10 worst. This one surprised me because I always thought, in my mind, that it was good. British Airways at number 10.
Yeah, it has a good reputation.
They apparently are not
I enjoyed
popular.
them.
This one I've never heard of. Wizz Air. I hear a lot of people are pissed off at this airline. Wizz Air, number 8, Scandinavian Airlines. Anyone?
No.
Anybody gonna fly?
No.
Number 7, Aeromexico. You ever fly Aeromexico? Either one?
Is that a Mexican airline?
Number 6 is Air Asia.
That's an Asian airline.
Yes, it is. Number 5, I've seen this on a lot of videos, and it's always when they're flying into places like Manchester, England, and they're having trouble with crosswinds. Ryanair, that I think it's like a multi-billionaire, that Irish businessman that started that.
And his name is Ryan.
And we'll get to the three. The top 3 are all American ones.
Okay.
Number 4, Air France. That's got a bad, it might be volume of flights. That's
Could
why
be.
they get so many complaints.
No, I thought you were going to go with number 2 next.
Number 3 is United Airlines.
That shocks me. Because
I like United.
I
I'm
know
a fan.
it's that was when we were booking travel. That was always your go-to. My sister-in-law was for many years an attendant, or I'm sorry,
your favorite relative too.
Of
right?
course, yeah, because she always used it to help us out. She was a flight attendant there. Yeah,
I think people who fly United expect more.
Maybe
it's a
I've
different
always
type
been
of person than a Southwest or Spirit customer.
For a long time, it was the only airline I flew. Number 2, Rob and I have flown this one together, Frontier Airlines.
that would be the only one I would mention on the whole list.
I love Frontier.
You like Frontier? I like
It's
Frontier
perfectly
too.
fine because it's cheap. It's how I went to Vegas.
It's cheap and it's competent. I'm okay with Frontier.
But
I have no problem with it.
Don't sit on the backward seats, no matter
The
how cool they look.
seats, yeah, they were cool, but
I think they got rid of those.
Good.
And coming in at number 1, American Airlines. No surprise there.
Yeah.
All those flights that they F up in the Caribbean. I think that's the reason that
I bet the Blue
it's banned.
Jays won't fly American.
I bet they won't. I bet they'll fly Canada.
Yeah,
Air
Canada.
Canada. Thank
That's
you very much.
Canadian airline.
Finally, today, a man in Kansas was arrested over the weekend for stealing a truck. It sounds like the truck was low on gas and he didn't want to go to an actual gas station. So he did what all idiot criminals do. He stopped at someone's house. He asked the person there if he could spare some gas and then asked him not to call the cops. Sounds like the family did anyway because officers showed up, spotted the truck. It had a different license plate than it had when it was swiped, and they arrested the guy. The driver was identified as Michael Jackson. He was arrested for possessing stolen property.
Yes.
If your name is Michael Jackson, don't steal a truck. Steal a giraffe. I have multiple jokes for this one.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
If
go
you're a
ahead.
Michael Jackson, don't steal a truck. Steal a popcorn machine. If your name is Michael Jackson, don't steal a truck. Steal a kiss.
That's gross.
Steal a feel.
Oh, that's better.
Steal a giant bed with purple pillows and lie in the middle of it naked with a big boner. There you go. That's all I got. Michael Jackson jokes on the Michael Barry Show.
You know,
Yes,
that's
hooray.
a phrase we don't use very often that I like.
Boner?
The big boner, yeah.
The big boner. Yeah, the big boner. I just picture him. Oh, it's my bed. Anyway, that's what we have. We've got more show coming up. But first, I do want to tell you folks about a fine sponsor of the Mike O'Mara Show. It's Incogni.
Love it.
This episode powered by Incogni, your personal data's bodyguard. Here's the deal, Wade. Data brokers scoop up your info. They get all the stuff that's relevant to you, addresses, your social security number, and then they put it on the open market. And scammers can grab it. Spammers can grab it. Creepy I don't give a dammers can get it. You name it. That's why your phone won't stop ringing. Your inbox is a mess. Identity
Horrible.
theft always lurking around the corner. Data breaches jumped 72% in 2023. God knows what they did in 24 and 25. Incogni fights back. They automatically wipe your data from over 230 brokers. They keep monitoring it, and they push back when brokers resist. You stay off their lists. You stay off their radar, period. With 4 flexible plans, their protection always fits you and your family. And you're covered by a 30-day money-back guarantee. Bottom line, if your data's out there, you need Incogni. Incogni is there. And it's an amazing partner. So if you like us, please check them out today.
Please do it.
You need Incogni. Use code TMOS at incogni.com/TMOS to get an exclusive 60% off an annual Incogni plan. Incogni.com/TMOS. That's INCOGNI.com/TMOS. Rob,
Yes.
Josh Soroka has been talking to us about the 100-year movie that he is very excited about. I don't know
and
anything
the funny
about
thing
it.
is, I'd say that as a rule with the pop culture stuff, between the two of us, Mike, we're pretty plugged in. And we'd never heard about this, and it was fascinating. So, Josh, what's the deal?
So I was reading about this yesterday. It is by John Malkovich. 100 Years is what it's called. It is a short film that is in a vault to be released in 2115. And people have already been given tickets. There's 1,000 tickets that were handed out, and they were metal tickets that you're supposed to pass down to your children so that eventually they get to see this.
Mike, they're
Or
money
their
metal
children's
tickets. Yeah.
It is so out of the box. It is so completely out there that it's fascinating, and it's a buzz that it's created because of this. Are people get? I mean, when you mentioned it, I had no idea what it was going to be, and then I saw this, and I'm suddenly intrigued. Is there a buzz online about it?
They will not tell anyone what it's about. So there's a buzz online because no one knows what it is, and no one has access to these tickets. The tickets were given to family members that worked on the movie to continue to pass it down.
Wow.
And it was shown off. The vault was shown off at Cannes, or at the Cannes Festival, with a countdown on it.
Right.
They're not going to be able to keep it a secret, Mike. Even a small film, even a short, has enough crew members on it that someone's going to spill the beans before 100 years is up.
I don't know. It's just so different. It's so weird. It's so strange. I mean, and you're talking about the release date being not only not for you, but not for your children either.
And think about how much life has changed in 100 years.
Yeah.
You're not going to know how to play a movie.
Well, they might.
What's it going to be on?
They might. The metal tickets, a money metal ticket.
Yeah.
Right. Do they have a TV and a VCR in there as well?
They're going to be really sad if they open up that metal film box and it smells like vinegar and it's just a pile of goo because it went away because no one's looked at it for 90 years.
It's stuff like that is just weird, and I like it. I do that. Rob, you were going to ask Josh about church giving, which is I think that throughout my entire radio career, whether it's Jerry Falwell, whether it's Oral Roberts, whether it's Jim and Tammy Faye, my whole career was marked by these pastors that were bilking people for all this money, and it still exists today. It amazes me today, the megachurch, the concept of the megachurch, and I don't know if we have televangelists as much as we used to.
Well, the megachurch can do it. Yeah, they can do it.
We've got Joel Osteen now. I think
he's the big guy, right?
That's the big television. Yeah, and there's some like dollar bill guy out of Atlanta as well.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is his name is Bishop Marvin, I think Winlow. Let me double check what his name is. I want to get it right. And he was charging his congregation to really tithe hard. Now, I know that tithe technically means 10% of
Do you tithe, Josh, in your church? Do you tithe?
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah.
You say that like matter-of-factly. It doesn't...
Yeah, I go in and out and switch between churches, so I'll take time to... But yeah, I believe in 10% tithing.
Like no matter what, if you're involved with a religious organization, you are. But do they? All the churches you've been involved in, do they all pretty much adhere to that that money model?
Yeah, pretty much. I know yes. Yeah, I know the church I currently go to would be classified as a mega church type thing, and I know that when they mention tithe, that they talk about 10%, and it's really about just trusting that the Lord gave you this money, so he'll give you more if you give this away.
The audio is a little weird. Did you say you go to a mega church or a MAGA church?
Bada big, bada boob.
Bishop Martin, his name is Marvin Winans, and he was really pressing the crowd to really give a lot of money. And this lady comes up, and the way he greets her troubles me. He was the talk of the TikTok yesterday.
Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Lady is up there with her son.
Yeah, that's not right. That's clearly wrong.
Yeah.
Doesn't it leave a bad flavor in your mouth?
I've worked in churches, and there's a known fact that in churches, like 10, 20% of the people maybe tithe. Most people do not. So
that's just so. I mean, to mention the money itself, growing up in like Catholic churches, where they pass the basket,
or sometimes it's on a stick, Mike.
It was always on a stick when I grew up. It'd be a stick.
Or you know how it is now. Now it's a QR code.
Is it really?
Yeah, and that's how you tithe because no one carries cash or checkbooks.
This is true. It's been a long time. So would that be if I went into a Catholic church? Would it still be? Would it be QR codes now? Because I haven't been in a long time.
I've never been in a Catholic church.
In a Catholic church, it's a QR code, but it's only accessible by children.
I think I'm going to go to Our Lady of Light. They're the ones with the best bumper stickers.
And a lot of people will set up their bank account to just automatically send it as well.
Watch this again, and it is just so
He's
horribly
pissed.
uncomfortable. And also, should she be announcing her amount of her donation?
Well, that's not her call. She's doing it because everybody probably does.
I guess.
That's the setup right there that he's up there.
Faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Have you ever heard of the gospel group, the Winans?
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is one of those members. He has 5 Grammys.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I'll tell you what he doesn't have is $2,000.
That's what I don't know why he's asking for $2,000. That's what I was trying to see if there's any reason for $2,000.
I think that he put it out as like a challenge or a charge to his congregation to bring $2,000, and a lady brings in nearly $1,300. He says that's not what I asked for.
Well, I am now asking for $1,000.
That's all.
Today on today's show. Mm-hmm. That's right. I have been telling you for a long time, if you manage to pony up $250 or more,
10%.
I'm asking for $250. I'm asking for $8.50 right now. The O'Mara Tithe. That's a great. Matt Bonner, you are absolutely right. Shut up. No, I'm not. Do whatever you can. We appreciate it. Thank
whatever you can.
I'll come in. I'd come in with a great pinstripe suit every day. If we got people donating $1,000, I'd come in and do that right now.
I think that'd be
big, fancy. Can I see it one more time, please?
Of
Can you
course.
play it? Because I want to see what other like jewelry and stuff and accoutrement.
I'm sure he's probably decked out.
I want you to pause. All right, let's pause it first. All right, now he's turning away. Just freeze it when it gets to him.
Okay.
With the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
All right. Deluxe jewelry ring.
Yes.
$6,500. Designer custom made suit. $750.
Designer glasses.
Custom frames. $300. Pissing off your pastor. Priceless.
Not listening to what I'm saying.
There's an Instagram account that takes these mega pastors and takes photos of them and breaks down their wardrobe.
Yeah,
and
because I was probably really
belts.
short on the suit. That suit's more expensive than that. But I've got a nice golf shirt. This is an expensive golf shirt that I'm wearing today.
Well, Mike, if people are kind enough to tithe, they really must look beyond the clothes and into the soul.
I'll wear a shirt and tie every show if people start tithing. No, they don't have to start
Mike,
tithing.
you've solved everything.
We have to move on. I have to share my...
All you have to do is give us 10% of your income.
I was close to God today. I was for
In
a
what
moment.
way?
I thought I was going to die. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, nothing big. It was no big whoop, as it really turned. I make more of it. That's what I do. I come in here every day. I tell you stories. I can't make them totally boring. And say I just went on with my life. I was scared. I didn't wet myself or anything like that. But before that, let me just tell you that the most magical holiday treat is coming. Everyone wants the Peabody Award-winning TMOS Family Cookbook, as seen in hospitals. And here's your chance. As seen in hospitals, ladies and gentlemen, here is your chance to get yours. Are you hungry for food, that you can eat? Hungry for fun? The Mike O'Mara Show Family Cookbook is your ticket to edible excellence with amazing recipes, only available from us. Jimmy's Wings, Mama O'Mara's Brownies, Rob's Fruitcake, Layered Salad. And wait for it. Meat beans!
Meat beans for
Plus,
eating.
Dozens more. All the best. Too late to get my chili recipe in there?
No, because I've been typing in Rob's recipes all day today. 19 recipes from Rob's BWAC.
Okay.
So plenty of room for you to send more.
19?
Well, I gave too many, and you're
not going to put all 19 of his in there. It's going to be all his book. No way.
I think we'll be fine.
Mike, I put it in there knowing that someone would get
Feel free
cut.
to send others.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair if he gets all the recipes.
I don't want all the recipes. I want the recipes
cheated
to be.
us. He didn't get out of the cockadoodie car.
I want it to be equivalent, but I want to have recipes. For example, maybe you think layered salad doesn't belong in the cookbook.
Right.
You can
then
pull
you
it.
also if you don't like layered salad, you also need macaroni salad and rice salad and coleslaw.
Yeah, I didn't do.
You
rice
need multiple
salad.
salads.
This is like I bet you did this in every class you were in. I gave 19 recipes.
I did not.
How many did I
was
put
too
in?
Lazy.
I don't remember. I think you submitted. I think you submitted 7 or 8, and I think Carla about the same.
Okay. All right. That's okay.
So
we count. Well, is Rob's Carrie and Rob's? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Are they both? Okay. All right.
I do not believe I have separate ones from Carrie.
Okay. Anyway,
A
meat
couple are
beans,
carries though in there, so they are.
dozens more. All the best. All for you, ladies and gentlemen. 19. Man, oh man. Oh, man, I want somebody to use his effing brain. The cookbook will be in your hands before the holidays, and you can pre-order now at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Be part of the TMOS history. Feed your need and not your greed. Buy plenty of them and share the TMOS Family Cookbook. Order now. Order often, and please order in multiples of 5. Thank you.
Since we're in sort of the mood, Mike, could you do that feed your need line as Baby Billy?
Okay. All right, hold on. Got to do the whole thing here.
Of course.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Be a part of TMO's history. Feed your need and not your greed. Buy plenty, all right? Buy them in groups of 5 right before you decide to tithe. I'm Baby Billy Freeman, and I sponsored this program. Yes, John.
I did notice that many of Rob's recipes end with "trust me."
Mm-hmm.
See?
Well,
you have
trust
to
me, you won't eat anything better, right?
Yes. This is great. Trust me.
If you had one recipe, that you could only put one in the TMOS Family Cookbook, I'm sure it's in there. What would it be?
Take the fruitcake off the table because that's
fruitcake doesn't count.
Okay.
No, that's like 3 pages on its own.
It is. Well, it's a complicated recipe.
Mine would be. I'll give you a hint. Mine would not involve me.
Really?
Yeah, it would be my mom's brownies.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I would probably go with. I would go with Carrie's pecan pie because it is so good and it's easy and it's never fail. It's just the greatest pie.
Yesterday, I stumbled upon a turkey from scratch. Not turkey. A chili from scratch
Mike,
recipe.
There are no turkeys.
There are no turkeys this Thanksgiving. Everybody's going to have to deal. I have to say that this is the best chili I've ever had. However, the only problem was, and you guys are both
you said turkey. It's a beef chili, though, right?
It's a beef chili.
Okay.
You two are both cost company aficionados.
Yes.
I know that. The chili recipe is from a guy. It's funny you mentioned pecan pie because he has something pecan and it's got to be good. And he does these really fast paced recipes that he puts in usually in a big Dutch oven that's there.
Big guy with a beard.
He's not big, but he does have a beard.
No,
but
I'm
he's not
thinking of a
big
different guy then. Okay.
So this recipe, and I have rarely made chili with just getting all the ingredients together instead of a mix where you take the McCormick spice and put it in there.
The kits are great.
The kits are very
everything's
great,
measured. Yeah.
but I find them a little too salty, and so this one was just awesome. However, it was a tad fatty because I used that ground beef crap they have at Costco, which is the Wagyu ground beef that they
the organic,
advertise.
grass-fed.
That's just fat McGat.
It's 85-15. It's pretty standard. Right?
Well, it to me was too fatty.
I would have just gone a little further down and grabbed the pre-made chili out of the refrigerated section.
Or Stag brand canned chili, which is also featured at your local.
Josh, we're selling a cookbook.
Mike,
That's
when
what
you
we're trying to do.
Did the chili start with you browning
in the cookbook?
Yeah.
Or you're gonna
I'll
send
get
it
it to you. I'll get it to you.
When you start the chili recipe, do you brown the meat?
Yeah.
Or then just pour some of the fat off?
Well, I did, and then it's a complicated recipe. It involves bacon.
In chili?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll get it to Josh this evening. I promise. As a matter of fact, I have it.
No need to send it now.
Right here.
Yeah, just zoom in, Josh.
I have it right here. Look at all those ingredients.
Yeah.
Can I guess some ingredients? Does it have cumin?
Well, it's not any stretch to guess ingredients in chili.
Well, you said bacon, and I'm
All right,
throwing
go
a
ahead.
little bit.
Go ahead. Go give it a whack.
Ground beef.
Yes, is a good guess.
There we go.
Thank you.
Fresh garlic.
Yes.
Aha. Okay. Cumin, obviously. Some sort of tomato paste, or I'm going to say tomato paste. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm going to say canned tomatoes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm also going to say yams.
No, you're done.
What about some beans? You got some kidney beans in there?
Yes. In fact, I don't mind telling people it's a 3-bean chili.
Oh, so 3 different kinds of beans. Let me guess them. There would be great northern beans.
No.
There would be kidney beans.
What are great northern beans?
They're lima beans they let grow too big. And Mike, the third bean is, of course, jelly beans.
Jelly beans. Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought jumping beans.
That perfect amount of sweet. All right. So I am done with utilizing the technology of my automobile that I really have enjoyed. I have enjoyed the electric car. I have enjoyed what's it called? Assist Plus.
Yes.
And let me explain how I've discussed it before briefly, but Assist Plus is, I would describe it as cruise control on steroids.
Yeah.
Where you press a button and then an assist icon comes on. You take your hands off the wheel, and not only does it maintain your speed, but it keeps you on the straight and narrow in the right lane. Then, if you want to switch lanes, you flick it up a little bit, not the full directional signal, but you do that little quick directional signal where you go halfway up and you go into another lane, and it's great. However, today it was a moment of truth, and unfortunately my panic took over completely. And for the lady in the, I think it was a Honda SUV.
Yeah.
What the F is your problem?
What was her major malfunction?
What is your malfunction? First of all, she was, I think, a kid, but I'm not 100% sure because it's not a primary route to go to school, but who knows? She was on her way to work. I don't give a rat's ass. Right. I was pissed off, and I'm on there. And the thing about the roads in Florida, ladies and gentlemen, is that a lot of times they are straight lines. If you haven't noticed, it's a really long flaccid penis-like state that hangs out into the water. And so our highways are straight lines, by and large. Not like in Washington, D.C. or some of your other municipalities
but it is straight.
Where you have the loop around Chicago, you have the Beltway around Washington, D.C. Lots of constant turning, lots of NIMBY turning, too. Not in my backyard where they funnel the highway with twists and turns. I'm going straight. The problem when you have fast-moving traffic, and I'm talking 75, 76 miles per hour, going at a decent clip, is that it takes one Nimrod. It takes one hammerhead to just screw everybody up. And I'm cruising along, and the good thing is I saw the taillights. So
that is
because I'm paying attention. But if I've been taking a really deep pull on my Charlie's Choice, this could have ended badly. I am telling you that I saw the headlights and she was a little overzealous. And I said to myself, well, this is my mind working at the time it's happening. Okay, I'm driving along about 70, 75 miles an hour. I'm telling you the truth.
Moving along.
Speed limit is 70. I'm going about 75, and I see the lights. I'm like, okay, we're going to let the Assist Plus do this. I think the Assist Plus can do this pretty well. I think this is going to be. No, it can't. And I just had to lean. I mean, I believed with my heart of hearts that my little computer camera relationship was not fitting the bill for this particular moment. And it was only after I practically put the brake pedal through the floorboard that I got out into the other lane. This is, by the way, this is the far left-hand lane where wimpy McGillicuddy, who can't figure out the separation between cars, is going. And I got in the middle lane and pulled up alongside. I didn't have it in me. I didn't have it, with one. I'm good for one road rage incident every year, and I've already shot the wad with the guy in the silver car that called me low life and effing low life.
I remember him.
They're all. I know I do it, folks. I know I'm a repeat business person here. I know I tell you about the people that come back to Florida, the myriad of people that I just wish would stay back where they live, but they're all down here now. Traffic's doubled over a week. That's what's happening. And I am telling you, no longer. I don't trust it. I don't try. This is why people die in Teslas when they're using the self-driving automobiles.
Did you catch the license plate of her that
yes,
would know if she was?
It was IMNAHL. IMNA Hull.
Okay, all right, I can see that, but I was curious more if it was a Florida plate or from another state.
They're well, I think Florida plates because everybody registers their cars down.
Of
here.
course,
right? They want the tax break.
They want the tax break, so they do that too when they're taking and utilizing. By the way, I drive by a lot of medical offices on my way home because I always wanted to live close to where I'd be able to get the services I need. Yeah, that's not
short commute.
Yeah, it's like living near like a park.
That's not true at all. I just drove by, and they are chock-a-block. They're all down here. They're getting their pokes and their prods. They're limping in, and they're getting their news that they'll be able to survive another 6 months. God bless them, and they're fine. More power to them. Do you get them in St. Augustine, where you live up there? You don't 100%. Care. You're in Macon, Georgia. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's making.
I get them all the time.
You do, and they're back, and they're coming back, and you're probably hitting a lot of traffic.
I had one last weekend on 95 in the fast lane. I guess they blew a tire, so they just slammed on their brakes to come to a complete stop.
Terrifying.
In the left lane, and where there's a shoulder right next to them. So I thought I was going to run them off the road.
Listen, folks, be like Rob. All right, be like Rob during Sober October.
Yeah, don't leave the house.
Don't leave the house. You're better off.
Nothing to do with Sober October.
Sober October, you don't leave the house, right? Don't you stay in the house because you want to avoid temptation?
You can go out and drink, or go out and not drink in Sober October. But
cider,
yes, soft or only soft cider, Mike.
Soft cider,
yeah.
All right.
I was troubled that the first I've heard this year of Sober October was yesterday on the news. And my calendar says that was 20 days into October. So the notion of giving up drinking for October, maybe not catching on so great that after 20 days they still need to plummet.
I think it's a mistake. I think it's a mistake when they're trying to take a month away from bouncy music that people like. Rocktober.
I love Rocktober.
It's Rocktober.
Yeah,
it is.
October's a poor month for it.
Yeah, because it's Oktoberfest, where you drink beer until you vomit. That's what.
And you've got the fall beers coming out.
Yes,
and Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
Pumpkin, remember pumpkin ale? Remember that stuff?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. It had a kick too.
Yeah, it was powerful. No doubt.
Made Colonel Colburn walk into a screen at my house. Fantastic stuff. He was trying to keep up with me on one of our first social meetings. It didn't work out too well.
How often is it that you have like a social engagement and you find someone trying to keep up? Because it happened to me a few times back in the day.
Yeah, I know.
People that try to keep up.
Up with me, it's not possible.
No, you can't because we're good at it.
But now, I'm not anymore. I don't. My skill set has been is sorely lacking. But I will tell you, the best moment from that night was, I think, first of all, we're in our cups, as my father used to say.
Good phrase.
And I said to him, he was the director of the Marine Band.
Yeah.
And we became very good friends. I have to get, I haven't been up to New England, so I have to rekindle that relationship. And I was asking him about the baton, not the baton. Is it the baton, the little thing that they
the conductor's baton.
And I said, so the purpose of that, and I'm just, and I'm asking it very intensely because I'm just full. My belly's full of pumpkin ale. And
I can picture you at this point. This is the kind of question that you would lean in to ask.
The purpose of the baton. I mean, you could really just do it with your fingertips, but you have the baton. And he said, well, I can answer that. And he said, well, what I found is that, and about 10 seconds in, I looked across him and I said, are you too wasted to explain this to me? And he said, yes. There you go.
That's pretty great.
True story. Happened on my porch, on my little patio of Trex, my Trex decking that I got. Love this stuff. Got to put it on the front of the house up in Maine. Thank you, Colonel. Hope you don't mind me telling that story. Hey, everybody, before we get Rob's beautiful video on here.
And it is beautiful today.
I do want to tell you about a lady I know. Her name's Carla. And, you've heard about her. I hope you've heard about the incredible weight loss that people have experienced with peptides. With these prescription medications, people have lost incredible amounts of weight. I personally lost 80 pounds with these medications. They have kept the weight off of me. And you can lose weight, too. Here's the great part. You can do it from the comfort of your own home just by going to dermglowskin.com. As a matter of fact, I have another one of her peptides that's coming in today. Cool. A new one. There's one that you kind of rotate these peptides periodically, too. And there's so many benefits that you get to them. Not just the weight loss, all sorts of good things. Just click the weight loss button, choose your peptide, take a quiz. A doctor will approve your prescription, and it's delivered to your front door. At DermGlow, they know that these amazing products are not cheap. That's why they have three great payment plans, and they accept HSA and FSA. Don't miss out on a huge discount on select medications through the end of the year. Now is the time to stop the food noise and feel like yourself again with dermglowskin.com. Listen, people, you only live one life. You deserve to make it the best. You owe it to yourself to visit dermglowskin.com, everybody.
Hey, I like that. Some beautiful video.
Jerry Tom.
Music power. Today we start. Stephen Baldwin. Today we start with a story that I think interests us both, Mike, because you like watches, right?
I love watches.
Yeah.
Wish I could buy them, but I love them. I love reading about them, cleaning them, doing all that.
I think this is in your price point. Today, this year, marks the 40th anniversary. 2025 is the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future. I loved the movie. Came out in 1985. Big deal to me. I was 14, saw it a lot. Really liked the movie. But to celebrate the 40th, Cathy O is bringing back Marty McFly's watch from the movie. This is a kid. It says he's in a garage and he says, "Dad's stuff." A lot of old 80s technology in there.
But that's not Marty.
No.
No, this is a commercial, right?
Yeah. And they're bringing back the classic
calculator, right?
The calculator watch, in metal.
There it is. Marty, the space pod continuum has gone up there, Marty. Here we go.
Great Scott.
Great Caesar's ghost.
But you know what? I had in high school and I think middle school, I had the calculator watch. I think it's pretty cool that they're bringing it back.
I always wanted it back then.
He's giving me a look. He heard that. He did.
I hear everything.
Shock. You dork.
How much are they selling it for now?
I think it's about $150 now.
Yeah. You can probably get them anywhere, right? They're cheap.
It's about $125 too much.
Yeah. Well, I think they were probably like $20 when we bought them, but I just thought it was it's got the flux capacitor engraved on it. It's a collector's watch. I thought
that's right, Marty. We're going to go back there. Where's Biff?
Now,
I'm out. That's all I know from Back to the Future.
AI can do a lot of things naturally. I liked this, and I'm curious what you think about it, Mike. This is an AI outfit. They've made their artificial intelligence take songs you already know and turn them into 70s funk songs. So
I love 70s funk.
So I know that you'll probably, poo-poo the song choice, but I thought they did a great job. This is the Beatles from Abbey Road come together if they were a 70s funk band. Same riff, really.
Shoot me. Shoot me.
The
Too
female
long an
backups
intro.
are great.
Too long an intro. Way too long.
Here come old flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju
What do you think? What do you think, musicologist?
It's obviously AI, but I like it. I think it's fun. It goes back to what we've always said, Mike. If a song is good, it can be good in different styles.
Yeah.
So I think it's fun.
I mean, there's so much potential that would be there's so many songs that would lend themselves to better. No,
Yeah.
I think that when that started, I said this has come together. It would be better, isn't that?
Yeah, exactly.
And they didn't do that. They didn't take that riff, which was perfect for it, right?
They had it in there a little bit. I think that the AI will need to be tweaked
Yeah.
to bring out the strength of each record.
Mhm.
But it's fun.
Because it's
It's
the
fun.
AI. They need a real person to do it.
Yeah.
Like a real band to play.
Yeah, look, I know you like that. I prefer the fat girls on uneven parallel bars. Right. You have any of those, Josh? Did I send any of those
not
to you?
today.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw
We went
another
for them
la-
yesterday.
I saw
Okay.
another lady with a chiropractor this morning.
Well,
I
it
guess
was a
just 'cause I was-
chiropractor yesterday. I just don't know if he's played. I think maybe there was one day that I brought one.
We did yesterday, yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
If you were
Very
to see
clever.
a burning trash truck in your neighborhood, would you be excited?
Well, I mean, back from my days where, I love setting fires in the neighborhood.
I think this guy is just a little too excited that a trash can.
Is
a
it
trash
Jimmy
truck,
Cerrito?
It could be, Mike. It very well could be.
Okay, let's listen.
Yeah, we're at the corner of 44 and Limburg. Your eyes are not deceiving you. That is a dump truck fire right there.
No. No, it's not a dump truck, you
It's a trash
moron.
truck, you
It's a
idiot.
trash truck, you. Yeah.
Woo!
There ain't no traffic. There ain't no cops. Ain't nobody slowing it down. Whoa! Holy! She's gonna blow! She's gonna blow, baby!
She already blew.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the state of America as we speak. A dump truck on fire.
I hate him.
I do
we
too.
can clear that with this.
Am I the only one that is consistently delighted with the fact that all of those videos end with someone in mid-sentence? I love that.
Could
When he
we
says, don't
maybe
move anywhere.
just once more? Could
Yeah,
we,
I
Josh?
think so. Yeah.
Just
And then I've got a
once more.
closer for you, Mike.
All right.
Stay right there.
All AI.
Yeah.
Using the internet for good, as far as I'm concerned.
I agree. I 100% agree. Mike, you're not surfing anymore, are you?
I'm an idiot. Yes. No, I'm not. No.
No. You know, my father was a surfer.
Yeah, I thought you
And,
were talking. Yes, I'm not out on the beach, but,
Right,
but I'm
exactly.
surfing like crazy with my laptop. There you go.
Good night.
Sorry. Good night, everybody.
I wouldn't think that this creature would be the problem. I would think sharks. If you go out surfing, you worry about sharks.
I
right?
would.
Yeah. Not here.
Beautiful sunny day in Santa Cruz, and surfers are out catching some waves, minding their business, when suddenly an otter appears hopping on a surfer's surfboard.
They're nasty.
You can see the interaction on this video shared by a Santa Cruz local.
You'll love
I
this
was
guy.
with one of my friends, and out of nowhere, this otter just hops onto this guy's board, and it almost looks like he's like biting it, but it's like I don't know. He kind of looked chill, so I think it's good.
Last week, a similar situation occurred.
they
prompting
climb
signs
on
to
the
be put
boards.
up at Steamer Lane to
Don't
alert
they
surfers
attack,
of
though?
an aggressive sea otter.
Yeah, the lady was bitten, but Mike.
Yeah, they bite. They bite. The river otters will tear you apart around here.
one thing I wanted you to know, if you want to be careful, you don't want to go, and this is the real name of the place, Mike, you don't want to go surfing at Steamer Lane.
To alert surfers of an aggressive sea otter and to enter at your own risk.
They're in their territory, the otters, so they have every right to be there.
She might be an otter.
Caught the whole incident on camera.
I was wondering why everyone was like standing here looking, and I said, what's happening? And I thought it was the waves. I thought the waves were good. So I was like, I was really excited, but it was actually the otter, which is cool.
Other people we talked to were also supportive of the otter catching some waves.
And I think that the otter should be catching waves here. That's so cool.
Do they stand on the sidewalk? Do reporters stand on the sidewalk and say, if you have, hi, I'm from KLALA News, and I'm looking for someone with an IQ below 70.
They're there.
Below 70. Come on over here, please. Thank you.
Well,
My
also,
God.
Mike, if you have an IQ of 70, no taxes in Santa Cruz.
There you
it's
go.
Free
No
to live
problem.
there.
No
That's right.
problem at all. Watch out for the otters. Thank you for the warning. We appreciate that. We will be back with a brand new episode tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. God knows where Josh will be. He could be in another prison.
Back to the mother-in-law's.
Oh,
Just
back
gotta
to
get
the mother-in-law's house. Okay. And do you happen to know the team that the relatives' little league team? Do you know them by any chance?
I don't.
Oh, damn. I was going to go team go. That's it. We got to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new episode for Josh Soroka, Rob Spiewak, Mike O'Mara saying, so long, everybody.
Bye-bye, folks.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara bonus show. Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Cottonelle bath tissue.
That's the kind of comedy we specialize in. Clean, unfunny humor.
We think of Rob as good Rob and bad Rob.